Growth is still present, but the pace is slowing. According to figures from S&P Global, the flash U.S. Composite PMI Output Index fell to 53.6 in September, down from 54.6 in August. While a score above 50 indicates growth, the downward shift shows that the economy is expanding at a slower rate than before. Looking deeper into the numbers, both manufacturing and services sectors are affected. The manufacturing PMI dropped from 53.0 to 52.0, while the services PMI eased from 54.5 to 53.9. These declines reflect weaker demand and more challenging conditions across industries. Economists point to several reasons behind this slowdown. First, domestic demand is weaker. Households are cutting back on spending, and businesses are showing more caution with their purchases. Export demand has also softened, reducing growth opportunities abroad. Second, tariffs and trade policies are pushing up costs for imported raw materials and components. Many companies are now paying significantly more to source goods. However, because of stiff competition and price-sensitive consumers, businesses cannot fully pass these higher costs onto their customers. As a result, profit margins are being squeezed. Third, the labor market is cooling. Employment growth has slowed. Some firms say they cannot fill open vacancies, while others have become cautious and are holding back on hiring. This slowdown in job creation adds to concerns about future consumer spending power. The combination of higher costs, weaker demand, and softer hiring is creating a complicated picture for the economy. On the one hand, businesses are struggling to protect their margins and maintain strong growth. On the other hand, this environment could help to ease inflationary pressures. Since companies are unable to raise prices significantly, consumers may not face the same level of price hikes seen earlier in the year. All of this places the Federal Reserve in a difficult position. Interest rates are currently set between 4.00 and 4.25%. If economic growth continues to cool, the Fed may come under pressure to cut rates in order to support activity. However, officials must balance this with the need to keep inflation under control. In summary, the U.S. economy is still growing, but at a slower pace. Manufacturing and services are both cooling, demand is weaker, costs are higher, margins are tighter, and hiring is slowing. Yet there may be some relief for inflation, and the Federal Reserve's next moves will be closely watched.